south side of Chicago. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I'm from there. I'm from there. Don't come over here.
What's going on, everybody? You know, I'm doing something a little different every now and then, so I actually give him the title of this. We can title it Fresh Conversation. Got my Fresh Life Junkies on. I got the owner here, so I want to get everything right. Fresh Life Investments.
Fresh Investments.
Fresh Investments.
Yeah, that's
so,
a real estate company.
The only person probably that I'm still calling a skeezer. I think that's a good enough intro. One of my favorite sports talkers. Lark, Buddy Fresh, Palmer. What's going on, big dog?
Working hard, man. Just trying to make it. What's going on?
Happy to have you here. I appreciate you for coming out.
Glad to be here.
Thank you for my jacket.
For sure.
Well, we can start off with Fresh Life Junkies.
Okay.
You done had it established for a while. I really don't know the history, but if you want to give a brief rundown of where you started from. So.
Yeah. I love fashion. I was always addicted to kicks, and growing up, I didn't have access to that type of stuff because I ain't had shit. I've been evicted twice growing up, so it was tough. But I always had that mindset like, man, when I get some little money, I'm gonna be able to do this and do that. And then got a little older and kicks, find some kicks, can't find a shirt and shoes to wear with it. So I just created my own, and that's what I did. And the name Fresh Life Junkies came from me because it's basically saying I'm an addiction to a fresh life. I mean, I never drink, never smoked before a day in my life. I don't got no tattoos. Just fresh with less effort. It's that. So, I done had this clothing line for a while. I got an actual website as well, but I never promoted because I could make so much good business from social media. I don't be feeling like doing 1 billion orders at a time. So I know if I put my website and promote it and pay for sponsorship, it'll be too many orders and I ain't gonna feel like doing it. So
I mean, well, that's an honest answer.
it's honest as fuck.
I feel like the same because I promote Spotify, I promote my Google podcast, but I actually have a website where all of this goes, but I never push it out because guess what? Then people gonna be going there expecting extras and all that. It ain't that I'm lazy, but I'm trying to really push this.
Right.
So
right.
You kind of answered my next question, but I still give it to you because it seems like with that answer, you are kind of satisfied with your current success because that was one of the things that I was wondering because, I do my little research and stuff. So I'm sitting there I done bought this stuff before. This not the first time that I done, bought something from you. So I'm like, he don't have a website. Or I can't, not that he don't have a website, but I can't find the website. So one of the questions is do you, now that you have more time, will you put more into the website so,
Yeah, I mean, that's okay, so that's coming in my eyes. I mean, I could start it next weekend and get it done, but I do it every time somebody order. It's custom. So some gray mics come out. Hey, buddy, they send me a picture of a shoe and say, make it happen, and I go get the material and make it happen for that certain color. And on the website, it's a way for you to do that. And if I feel like I got to do that for every fucking order, I'll be, you know what I'm saying? And then in the place I'm at, I don't have 5 machines at home. I got 1 machine at home. So I'm doing it.
What they want, man.
I know.
Because that's how I remember catching on, to when you first started, that would be the, capture of it. You know, you'll put the shoes up and you'll put the shirt that match. So
yeah, and that's what people want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Gucci got the green, red, and brown, or whatever it is. Like, now you have to find something to match them instead of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you being able to pick something for you, you got to find something for them, and that's kind of like why I do that.
We kind of got you going towards the website. So, any more future plans?
Yeah, I mean, it's FreshLifeJunkies.com. Maybe Monday I'll probably just tell the whole world that it's actually done. You know, I can do it Monday or next week or whatever, do a launch.
Because now, man, these jackets probably ain't going to be so custom after this.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too, man. Like, I had got 114 made. I got like 6 at home, and that was like a month ago. So, like, the business is there without me even, you know. So, it's a good thing. I'm humbled about it. You know, I'm blessed that a lot of people support it and actually like it. But I know I could take it to the next extreme. But, you know, unfortunately, you know, real estate really been pulling me away from my baby. This is my baby. Because this is my first business. So,
now, you know what I liked the other day? Not even to cut you off, I was reading your Facebook when you say your daughter be trying to sell Fresh Life Junkies.
Yeah, and it's funny. I'll pick her up from school. Like, you know, I'm out there in the suburbs now. So, like, you know, you do the drive up, you pick the kid up from school. My youngest daughter, she's 6, she get in the car and say, hey, TJ liked my jacket and he said he want one. So I was like, what you expect from me to go out here and ask this 6-year-old for $30 for the shirt or what? Like, how do we do it? He want to buy one. I said, you got $30 on it? I'm like, how are we going to pull this
what
off?
do we do with this? Like, how do we solve this problem?
But I'm telling you, my daughter does it all the time. She amazing. She picks up on everything. Like this morning, she said, I thought she was going to go see the house with the 4 bedrooms that didn't have closets that wasn't officially a bedroom. I said, you listening to me? Go ahead, girl. So it's funny, but I love that she does that. But yeah.
So you was kind of like capsules before capsules.
Yeah.
You gotta start taking your credit, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So now that you kind of started with that, I like kind of like you threw something else at me. Your sneaker collection.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge sneakerhead. I got 3 closets full of shoes. I got some in my kids' closets. It's ridiculous. I'm probably up to like 220 pair.
What's your favorite? I know we're gonna do this again with sports. Favorite 3. Your favorite 3 you just bought. Last bought.
Okay. Pair of off-white, low blue, black and blue twos. Yeezy 700s. The Hospital Blues 700s. And the Rebellion Jordan 1s. Black gray.
What makes you buy a shoe with having that extensive collection at this point?
Like what makes it's like I think that's my little addiction. Like I don't drink, I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have. I mean, most people have something that they really like doing, and collecting sneakers is me because to be honest, like I said, growing up I didn't have that. Like one time I was coming home from sixth grade, came home and all our shit was on the ground. Like I slept outside for 6 months of my life after that, you know, and the kids in the neighborhood teased the hell out of me, but I was good because I was good at basketball, so it still kept me a little afloat, but still, like, I just, you know, and then when you play sports, you see the shoes, you're like, oh man, that shit is dope, and I've just been hooked ever since, man.
Any shoes you don't have that you wish was in the collection?
Yeah, those Union Bays that just came out Saturday. Jordan 2 Union Bays. I went for them. I didn't get them. And I looked on GOAT this morning. They already up to $800. I'm like, fuck that. So, yeah. And of course, the Yeezy Red Octobers. I mean, that's a $20,000 shoe now. So, yeah, good luck with getting that. And I don't care if I was a millionaire. I don't think I spent 20 grand on a shoe. So
them just the ones
Yeah.
that's. Well, no, you'll probably end up with the Union Bays.
yeah, I mean, because I think those prices will go down because people really don't like twos, Jordan twos. I do.
And that's usually what happens, like,
Yeah.
after a while. It's
Yeah.
just that first initial shock.
Mm-hmm.
With you being a buyer,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel about the market of shoes these days?
I mean, it's trash now. The resellers, they're trash, and these people are opening up shoe stores, and it's scary now because I'm thinking in my head like, fuck, Foot Locker couldn't even get these mics. How the hell you get these mics? And it scares me. You know what I'm saying?
Some friendships.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. It scares me. You
I
know?
gave you this money for these sneakers that I think, man, because I didn't have to have a few conversations.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't want to end this relationship
For
over.
a pair of kicks. I got you. But, you know, like, and you do your homework with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the threads matter. Like, I will watch a thread go down. Like, if it got a little curve in it, I'm sending it back. Like, I'm that picky.
Because I didn't have to just kind of like just sit there. Like, those raffles suck.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not even worth it.
I work a real job, so for me to have to sit there and look at my phone all day, and like one day, I ain't gonna even lie to you, I thought I had it.
Mm-hmm.
It get about 7:30. I'm talking about like my dot ain't moved at all. Like it's for a pair of them Yeezys. Like I'm there on time. I didn't put my joint in, and
That confirm that, man. That's
it hurts.
yeah. That confirm that. And sneaker app. Confirm the sneaker app. I don't even bother. I don't even bother.
I want a pair. I want a pair for my son. Around Christmas, you would have probably thought we won the Super Bowl. I don't know what he was doing. Boy, I got him.
Mm-hmm. It's a great feeling to win.
Cause it's so rare now. It's like you don't even know, like regular people. Like okay, I do see when you maybe post yours or something like that, but it's not as usual as you used to see. With like okay, that Saturday these come out, everybody going to the store to get them.
Right.
It's not that no more.
No, it ain't. And that messed up the game. But when they found out about that lady reselling with her son, worked at Nike, lost their job, it exposed a lot of shit too. So I don't know. And then Nike taking their product out of Foot Locker. So now I think Foot Locker and shit finna be obsolete.
But I think I thought that was just a rumor, or it came out to be.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but by you saying that, you could be right, or
I would hope that it was just a rumor because that do kind of like take it out of.
Because now it's gonna be resale only. Yeah.
It really take it out of your hands.
The sneaker game definitely messed up. So my little 180 for my kicks now, I'm paying close to 300 now because I couldn't get them retail, couldn't find them retail no more. So
I'm a big cartoon fan. I wanted the Ricky Morty Pumas.
oh okay.
Man, them are for like $350 now. Like, I mean, I'm probably still gonna end up with them, but I mean, for a Puma, that's
A lot, for sure. I think Rihanna Pumas didn't even cost that much.
But it's that cartoon and that fucking kid, man. It's just I don't know. Which makes me proud of you. Well, I'm always proud of you. Decided to start another business. Fresh investments. And really been like, taking, the horns of it. So, just, how did you dig into like, starting to deal with houses?
Because my wife got me reading books. Like I never read a book until I started dating her. It just wasn't me.
Did she send you the Kobe book?
Yeah, she brought me the Kobe book, Rick Ross book, like everything she feel like it can motivate me. She gave me.
We had shared a book.
Yeah.
Revolutionary Suicide. QEP Newton's biography.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. See, like me, I gotta watch the movie.
I sent you the book too, Fred Hampton's. It's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I got some sports books that I'll let you go through that I got two that I done picked up.
Okay. But yeah, she book gave me a book, and I seen that how all these entrepreneurs, these rich people, have real estate in their portfolio, no matter what they do. No matter what they do. If you sell clothes for a living, you have real estate somewhere in their portfolio, somewhere in it. And I just was looking around, man, and I just like fell for it, man. And then the HGTV shit is fake. Don't get me wrong, they I'm sure it's real in real life, but you watch it, they make it seem like it's easy. It's definitely not that easy. But watching stuff become trashed, become beautiful, like that was something that grasped me. So I said, I want to fix and flip for a living. I was still working at Comcast, but I knew the ins and outs of trying it. I knew I had to. There were steps like work on your credit, try to find some capital, And I was doing that while I was still working at Comcast, trying to figure out how could I make this move, to get in this game. And flip my first property, I ain't looked back.
Well, congratulations, foremost, and that's the first thing.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. With that being your baby, Fresh Life Junkies, what made you just say, you know what, I'm on? Because it does seem like it's time consuming.
It is.
I do, follow you on social media. It does seem like, this is something that you really into, and you got to find the buildings and bid and stuff like that. So it does, besides maybe family, which is very important to you, it does seem like it requires a lot of your time.
For sure. They definitely do. With just creating the clothes or, print them out or, that takes some time consuming. And then with real estate, you trying to find places to flip. You get these people reach out to you and say, hey, I got this property, you want to come check it out? And by me living so far out, I'd be like, yeah, I stop what I'm doing because this could be a good opportunity and I don't want to pass it up. So I stop what I'm doing, jump on the E-way, come check it out. Sometimes it can be BS, sometimes it can be a hidden gem, it's all about, but you got to know your stuff when you're going in there. Like sometimes these wholesalers don't do the math right. They try to sell you a place that's $90,000 and then it's only houses selling over there for $150,000, but it need $100,000 worth of work. So it don't make no sense. Like if I buy for 100 and put 100 in it, that's 200. I can only get 150. I'm losing. Like it don't make no sense, and they don't do the math on it. So sometimes, like I had a mentor named Sean Jones. He make sure I know my math before I even bother going to go see these people. And like I said, and sometimes when you see it's a hidden gem, you can slick your way into it. Like there was a wholesaler recently I went to. He's actually in LA, and the house that he had was on 91st and Ada. And he never been there, didn't see nothing. I told him a billion problems. He was asking for 170. I told him, I said, bro, I need about 120K worth of work. The best I could do is $75,000. And honest to God truth, it probably need like 60 grand worth of work, max. And I'm probably pushing it. It's a decent house. But he don't know that.
He ain't never seen it.
Yeah, he ain't never seen it. So, sometimes you can, real estate tricky, so you can.
Like I say, sometimes, it's a good time to piggyback off of some of the things that you're saying. How important has it been to have a mentor by, digging into this new business? I
think it's huge. I can say that because, like, when I was trying to get in the game, I was getting turned around because they didn't want to fund me. They didn't want to give me the money. Because I'm new to the game, they didn't trust me. There's these big white companies, And then, like, I happened to join a bunch of Facebook real estate groups. And I seen this guy mentoring people, telling them, hey, come check out a property. I'll show you how to do it. I will hold your hand, and walk you through the process. So when I got to him, went there, he said, I can get you funding, when we can find a place and we can flip it together and split it 50-50. And ever since then, he been on the side, solid. I can call him right now and ask him, hey, I need help on something. I don't understand this, or I got a foundation issue. Can you send me a guy? And it's no problem. So it's definitely huge to have a mentor, for sure.
Well, one of the things that I know you're going to be proud to talk about, just recently got married. I was
sure.
there, beautiful wedding. Congratulations again to you and
appreciate
your
it.
wife.
Yep.
How does it feel?
Great, man. We've been in it for a while.
You ain't got to lie because she going to watch this.
Yeah, no, we've been in it for a while, man. So, ups and downs. As long as you stay with her, stay by her side, we're all good, man. Everybody have issues, but we always good, no matter what. We're always good. And she a hustler. I love that about her. I love it about her. I mean, she don't wait on me. She will go take care of business. She will. She got like 2 or 3 different businesses herself, man. She just hungry. She gorgeous. She's perfect, man. Perfect. I'm lucky. I don't know what she's seen in me, but I got her. I'm on. I'm good.
Hey, perfect answer. Honeymoon was nice.
Yeah, we went to the DR, Dominican Republic, for a week and a half. It was amazing out there. It was a resort of all-inclusive. So it's basically we just, paid tips around. We drove buggies and zip line, all that type of stuff. It was good, man. It was a swim-up pool to the room. And if you want to leave the room, you had to swim to somewhere. Yeah, it was dope, man. Dope.
One of the best pictures I seen about your vacation, the wheelchair with the bag.
I was just in Mexico for my birthday. Yeah, man, I tore my Achilles, man, and I'm trying to hoop, man. Still thinking I'm young. But the resort charged me like $20 a day, man, for a motor scooter. Yeah.
You're right. She was on the motor joint.
Yeah, I was on a motor scooter, and it was handicap accessible through the whole resort, so I was good, except for when you get to the beach, of course. But yeah, I was good. I was rolling around. I enjoyed myself, and I'm glad that happened instead of me walking around with this boot on. That would have been tough because I was still early in the process. I think I was probably only like 6 weeks in, and the recovery is like a 25-week recovery.
Yeah, that's one
so
of the
I was
things.
still, yeah.
That's one of the things that we discussed before we came on camera. He really think he Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
So no surgery.
No surgery. I went to heal this self-way, and that was because of time. It wasn't like, I probably would have took the surgery if it wasn't that. But when that first happened, the doctor was telling me, hey, you can either choose surgery or let it heal itself. It's still going to be the same amount of weeks to recover. So he told me, let's get an MRI, and then we come back and you make a decision. But unfortunately, the MRI took 2 weeks to get in, and then another week for it to get the result. So when it was 3 weeks in, I go back to him on the 4th week. He said, all right, so if you decide to take the surgery, bro, I'm going to just be starting over. Instead, the recovery, you're already 4 weeks in, so you choose. So I decided to not to get the surgery.
I did want to mention Morgan, like just described as a hustler. I don't know if the page got flagged or whatever, but I seen you doing a lot of promoting.
Mm-hmm.
So, how is it to have so many like businesses within the family? And successful businesses at that.
It's actually her choice. Like I said, she loved to read, and one of the people that she looked up to, I forget the dude's name, but it tells her that you need 7 streams of income, and from then on out, we have to get 7 streams of income. So now she's doing the Airbnb business, the treats business, and the credit repair. And I just got, Fresh Investments and Fresh Life Junkies, so we close. Our next moves is the Turos, using our business credit, buy luxury cars and put it on Turo, and just try to eat off that as another stream of income. So, it's business plan for the family, man, so we can just all be straight.
Generational wealth.
For sure.
In the road.
For sure.
That leads me into, well, not a question, but sometimes you got to give people props for what they do. You're a terrific father.
Oh, appreciate that, man.
Not a problem.
Yeah, that's the best thing that ever happened to me, to become a father. That changed my whole life and my whole meaning of everything. My little girls, they my life. I don't know where I'd be if it wasn't for them, for sure. I don't know what type of path I'd be on. But I know having them made me flip into a whole different man.
And it's funny that I do got so many funny stories because you do share a lot.
Yeah.
When you fell down them stairs, man, I always wanted to high five them, man. Fuck, man, that's some good shit. Being a sports dad, I've been one for a while. I seen some of your intensity towards the games and the coaches. How's it out there watching your child do what she like to do?
Yeah, so my daughter, volleyball, this is her first time playing. I didn't think I was going to get any sports, period, because my girls, I have to go to the nail salon every weekend to get my nail fixed type of girls. Let's play dolls. Them. I didn't think I was going to get the sport at all, and my daughter decided to try out. She said she wanted to in 8th grade, so during the summertime before the school started, I put her in a bunch of camps, so she could learn the basics, so when trial come, she'd be good to go. Trials came, she made the team. The coach wasn't playing her at first. A couple games in, she was getting, unmotivated and down on herself, and she just kept working hard, getting in the game one time, and she did so good now. Her time just kept picking up, but the coach is trash. He's fucking trash, bro. Like, it's out there, it's like 3 games, right? And it's be like best of 25. You win 2 straight, you don't have to play the 3rd game. So the team that he be playing can go on like 11-0 run. He won't call a timeout. He'll just sit there and continue. I'm like, dude, call a timeout, or change, or sub, or something, dude. He just fucking trash, man. Yeah, do something. But yeah, screaming at him all day in the stands, and it's enjoyable though, man, because my daughter played with so much passion. She liked it, she loved it. So it was good to see a different side of her when it came to sports. When, on the last game for conference and they lost conference, and to see her cry, that made me feel like, oh man, she really loved this. Because she really don't cry that much. But for her to cry over the game, that explains that her heart was there.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Motivation to win.
For sure. For sure.
What we got next? Okay. No socks hat, huh?
No, not today, man.
It's gonna be ass or
no? Southside crazy. We just won today. We 5-2. So, and we got the best record in the Central. I'm fine.
I said that I was gonna bring this up, and it was a good story. So if you feel like sharing it again, that's cool. Your dad is a big Cubs fan.
Yeah, huge Cubs fan.
So what happened to you?
I chose the right side. The North Siders are weirdos. He liked the Cubs because when he was younger, playing in little leagues, the Cubs used to come to the neighborhoods and help them with camps and stuff like that. So that's what attached him to them. He said the Sox on 35th and they didn't even come to the neighborhood.
I mean, that should have been enough for you right there, man.
Well, that was in his time. Yeah, that was in his time. Shit, Babe Ruth probably was playing. But
your pop's not that old, man.
But I'm Southside crazy. White Sox will always and forever be my team. We will win the World Series this year once our pitching get together with the injuries we done had. Eloy done got hurt and Jefferson got hurt recently. We okay. We still 5-2. We're using up our bullpen a lot because of the starting pitching injuries. We lost Lance Lynn. We'll be okay.
How about a World Series?
World Series this year. Book it.
All right, I told you, and it seemed like you had them in your head. For you, top 3 sports moments.
Top 3 sports moments.
Just for you.
It's probably be weird, but when Patrick Kane hit that goal overtime, 2010 for the Stanley Cup against the Flyers.
That's not weird. My mom is a big hockey fan.
Yeah.
One of the best things that we ever did together was I took her to her first hockey game.
Yeah.
Dopest shit I probably haven't been to.
Yeah, I never been to one, and I watch a lot of hockey. And the reason why
You need to go.
I learned it was because it was some white guys talking sports at the job I used to work at a long time ago at a bowling alley. I used to be a pin setter technician, worked on the machines in the back. And they used to talk hockey all the time. And it used to frustrate me because I'm such a sports guy that I couldn't get in that conversation. So I learned what hockey does, teams, names, rules, all that. So now, so 2010 was big for that.
I don't know how it happened. She's one of the biggest black house fans I know. And basically she got everything, and I support her heavily.
For sure. Blackhawks trash this year, but they blamed Coach Q. It wasn't his fault. They finally fired the GM last year. They played better when he got fired, but now it's like, but it's the lack of talent. Kane was still good. Taze is, yeah. I hate to say that because he's such a legend, but sometimes it's time to start over, and that's what they need to do. They keep thinking a retooling situation will happen. Sort of like the Bears. They just keep retooling. Sometimes that's not the answer. Yeah, it ain't. But my number 2, Game 2, White Sox 2005, Paul Konerko, Grand Slam. Grand Slam, that shit sent me through the moon. Boy, I was on charge.
That's why you're skeezy. You don't look me in my eyes.
I was on charge. And, of course, the Kobe 81. I was sitting there watching the game at the crib because I'm a huge Kobe fan. Like, still up to this day, dude. If I see highlights, tears might come down my eyes because he the reason why I love basketball so much. But yep, I remember watching the game. He had 15 in the first quarter, and I was like, all right, this is just a typical Kobe game. He probably had 40, And then the third quarter came, he had 35, and I said, oh, okay, so this is getting interesting. I stood up in front of that TV with my hands on my head, bro, until the game ended. I didn't move. So, yep, Kobe 81. Rest in peace to the GOAT.
Say Paul Konerko Grand Slam,
Yep.
and Patrick Kane Stanley Cup overtime goal.
Yep, win the Stanley Cup.
All right, man, we winding down. Do you have any advice to new business starters with clothing lines, maybe people looking to get into real estate? I know that's a wide question, but you seem to be dishing out a lot of good information here. So just any advice.
Well, yeah, my advice is if you want to do it, do your research first. Don't go in there blind, because either the clothing game and the real estate game, it ain't as, people not gonna look out for you like you assume. So if you go in there blind, people can walk you into a dark place and you end up getting hit on something, man. And, you lose out on money and stuff like that. So knowing your stuff, first flip. I'm glad I had a mentor, because if I'd have hired some contractors that I seen at Home Depot just sitting outside, and they came and showed me some shit that's probably not true, and could have ran off, you know what I'm saying, and charged me an arm and a leg, and I wouldn't know, you know. So if you do your research, man, I think that's the most important thing, is doing your research. And then that, you know, try to establish yourself, get you an LLC. I think it's what, $150, $100 to express it. Actually, $100 to express it, I think. Paid a little $75 a year to keep it up. It's easy, man. Just do your research.
And maintain it.
Yep.
Well, we done went through Fresh Life Junkies. We done went through Fresh Flips. He gonna put up the website, so you can find him on Instagram. What else?
Fresh Life Junkies on Instagram. My personal page is My Fresh Life. Yeah.
Well, as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, bro, for coming through. Again, my jacket is Fresh Life Junkies. You can check this out on the website. I believe it's only 5 left. I hope you hurry up and sell the 5. So guess what? I have an exclusive jacket. So as always, I'm the Dreadhead Monster. I do have a new name coming up, but it's gonna be on a different show. I do have something to show y'all in the future that y'all might not like, but it's just who I am. So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram. Buddy just talked me back into needing to be back on Twitter. So
yeah, Twitter is the go.
Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all. This is a fresh conversation. See y'all next time.